Hi there. In the last few editions of Talk the Talk, we have been speaking about body language. I had explained the importance of body language and then talked about a very specific part of body language, that is the eyes and the making of eye contact. The second issue that I am going to discuss today regarding body language is how much of the body should you let an audience actually see? What parts should they actually be looking at when you are speaking? Go back to a social situation in a party. You are sitting with friends, you are sitting with family. What really happens? They can see all of you from top to bottom. You make no attempt to shield yourself in any way from anyone. Contrary to that, when you are in an office situation, you are normally behind a desk. And when you want to maintain a certain level of formality in the interaction, you keep sitting behind the desk so that only the upper part of your torso is visible and the person you are speaking to is separated from you by the width of the table. When you want that person to feel really special, you get up. And if you have a sofa in the office, you walk the person to the sofa and sit down with him. Now, this is very indicative. This means that you permit all of your body to be visible to the listener when you feel safe, when you feel comfortable, when you feel good about that person. When you are speaking from a stage, why do you then speak from behind a podium? I've seen the best of speakers stand up, walk to a podium, have only this part of their body visible. And sometimes, for somebody who is exceptionally short, only this part is visible. And there you are standing behind and talking to an audience. Now, how do you expect to communicate? Do you realize that this exposing of the body is a very genetically hardwired thing into us? Soldiers, after all, duck behind bunkers. They hold shields in front of them. Why? Because these barriers make them feel safe. And when you are exposing all of yourself, or the entire body you are permitting people to see, you are actually saying, I feel safe with you. Why should you have a podium obstructing the view of the body? See, certain cases it is absolutely essential because it's a very formal occasion. Agreed, do that. But in most cases, I normally keep my laptop or the notes on the podium. I walk away from it, stand in front of the audience and speak to them. That way they get the feeling that you are actually having a conversation with them. Certain cases it may not be practically possible, let those be, but try to reach this. Similarly, when you are seated on a stage with a panel and audiences are asking you questions, I prefer to stand up and talk to the audience so that more of my body is visible, more of my body language is accessible to them, and I can get the feeling of communicating. In such cases, as when I can't get up, I lean forward. So when you can, as much as you can, make sure that the audience can see all of you. Yes, one particular word of caution. Mind you, when you are sitting on a stage, particularly when you are sitting in a chair and being interviewed, understand that the audience is not at your eye level. They are a little lower. So they are looking at the middle part of your body and your legs. So you have to be very careful how you seat yourself, how you conduct yourself, and it is preferable not to slouch. Because when you slouch or slide down in the chair, they can get a picture of you which is slightly out of proportion, your head seeming farther away and the rest of your body seeming larger. Sit straight, at an angle turned away from the audience, and turn to look at them when they speak. That's what I have to say in Talk the Talk today. For the rest, hold on till next time. Till then, happy speaking.